Take 3. All right, welcome back to Getting Sober, Again, my name is Jay, and today we are doing an update for you because we haven't been around for like a week because of the internet being down. Normally we do live streams for you, 2-hour live streams for you on Fridays and Sundays at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, but the internet's been down. So I think the last snowstorm that we had here in Cleveland, where I live, is the main contributing factor to why the internet was down. So the technician finally came out this morning and finally replaced the modem and replaced the line that connected from the telephone pole outside all the way to the house and then down the house and then into the house and all that stuff. So they did a total makeover of my connection, and I'm definitely happy about it. I tested on my end what was going on. I tested the live stream in private today for 6 hours, and I did not have a droppage. So I'm really excited about that. And today, normally we do a members only message, and we release that for the people that are supporting us on Patreon and the people that are supporting us also on YouTube. So for all of those people, thank you so much for doing what you do to help us to continue to do what we do. But I wanted to make a sort of an episode. It's an update. So we have updates every now and then. We just want to update you on what's going on. And so that's what today is, because tomorrow we also have something big going on. Tomorrow, because of New Year's resolutions, we had a lot of people who are celebrating a sobriety streak. So we are going to take this opportunity to pre-shout out all of those people who made it to their goal. But first, I wanted to ask, what did you all do this weekend? Since we didn't have any live streams on Friday and on Sunday, some of you were kind enough to email me and let me know what you were doing, taking your family out or going out for a snack or a treat or a nice walk on the beach if you live in a warm place, like 2 of you. But some of you also too took the time to maybe get into a book or take care of things at your house, whatever it was, and enjoy your time by yourself or enjoy your time with the company of the people that you love most. So Sam and I got to play some pool over the last couple of days. We actually played a few days this week, and we met some new sober people and inspired, I feel like, a few more people to get back on the sober train, people that we've talked about in our previous episodes who had a drinking problem that maybe got sober and then maybe are back on the drinking again. And seeing Sam and I back in the bar, they're like, okay, maybe I should probably get back on being sober. So we don't preach it. They know that we're going to be sober. So we always talk about, you never know who you're going to inspire with your sobriety. And we just try to be great representatives for ourselves and show people that we can have fun. Show people that we're not going to be lame old sitting ducks at the bar, quiet, reserved to ourselves, introverted, though we may be that way sometimes. We do like to socialize. We do like to see our friends. We do like to give hugs and tell people that we miss them and that we love them, that we care about them. So I encourage you to continue doing the same thing, because practicing positivity is something that not only we need, but other people need around us. So not only that, we also took Cat Mom out for a Sunday steak dinner, something that we don't do too often. So we got to do that. And then there was this awesome arcade place across the street called Main Event, and we went and did that afterwards. We played air hockey and skee ball and shooting games and token games and basketball and all kinds of fun stuff. We did that for like 2 hours, and Cat Mom made us some cornbread, and it was a really, really good time. So make sure that you're spending time with the people that you care about the most. And without further ado, let's talk about the people who have gotten to their streaks of sobrieties. First thing I want you to do is pause the video right now and comment, what did you do this last weekend when we weren't around for the live streams? And then secondly, I want you to comment, what is your current sobriety streak down below. So pause the video. What'd you do last weekend? And what is your current sobriety streak? Pause the video. All right, so without further ado, we want to shout out those of you that have a sobriety milestone coming up here on February 1st, because a lot of you decided to get sober on January 1st. So thank you for putting in the time and thank you for putting in the effort. And first and foremost, I want to shout out Dave P., who is a longtime member here of the channel, but wanted to clean up his record, so to speak. We know we here at Getting Sober Again, we practice no judgment sobriety. We know that people will have detours along their sobriety journey. Some people will collect asterisks, meaning if you had a streak of, let's say, 6 months sober, and then you had one really bad day, and then you drank that day, We call that getting an asterisk. And as soon as you have 24 hours of sobriety, hopefully the very next day, you pick up where you left off and then you keep going. So it'd be 6 months and 1 day sober with an asterisk. So that's what the asterisk method is. But I think that Dave P maybe had collected a couple of asterisks and wanted to clean up his record. So congratulations to Dave P for getting a clean 30 days of sobriety, and congratulations to Kendra H for hitting 30 days of sobriety, and MB for hitting 30 days of sobriety, and Luby Lou 30 days of sobriety, and Chester Dog hit 30 days of sobriety, as well as Chris Akins hit 60 days of sobriety, and our favorite outlaw, Brandon, aka Outlaw, hit 90 days of sobriety. Congratulations. That is one of the biggest milestones in our humble opinion, because we always talk about the 21-90 rule. The 21-90 rule is it takes 21 days to develop a habit, and it takes 90 days for it to become a permanent lifestyle change. So congratulations to Brandon, aka Outlaw, and congratulations to Philip, who also hit 90 days of sobriety, and Hank Kimball, another longtime member of our channel, hit 8 months of sobriety. So congratulations to all of you that hit some sort of milestone this upcoming February 1st, and I look forward to shouting you all out. Remember, if you just got celebrated, that you have to remind us that you're gonna be now 60 days sober, or you're gonna be 90 days sober, or whatever it's gonna be. You have to keep us updated because we don't have an automated system. It's just me keeping track of all of your sobriety milestones. So thank you very much for participating. Thank you for letting us celebrate you, whether or not you got to your sobriety milestone. It's really hard to keep track of everybody. Emailing people, sometimes our emails go to your junk box, or you don't get back to us for whatever reason, or you're just caught up with life because now you're sober and things are going your way and you're taking on more tasks off your to-do list. So we want to congratulate you, and also to remind you that a lot of people have taken a detour since starting their sobriety journey. We know that on January 1st, what did a lot of people do? They said, I'm gonna get sober, and this is gonna be it. It's gonna be a new year. It's gonna be a new me. And that's why the last episode, the last official episode, number 137, if I'm not mistaken, was, are you on a sobriety detour? A sobriety detour means that we start a sobriety journey, and no matter which way you go, either in a straight line, or you have to go this way or that way, or zigzag and crisscross, either way you're going to continue moving forward, but it may come with a detour or two. So we want to remind you that you are a human. You are going to make mistakes. We're not encouraging it, but we have to be mindful of the fact that we need to forgive ourselves. We are not perfect. There is no such thing as a perfect journey, but all that we can do is try to perfect the process of our journey, perfect the process of our daily sobriety, perfect the process of how do I keep myself away from stress? How do I have better conversations with the people in my friends group, in my family group, the people at the office, so that I don't accidentally trigger myself into a stressful situation, so that I'm not white knuckling it on the way to work and just thinking about drinking, right? Or I don't have a stressful day at work and then I'm white knuckling on the way home and I'm definitely thinking about drinking on the way home from work, right? So we got to do whatever we can to manage our day. We want to perfect our process of our daily activities so that when we should be taking a left, we need to take a right instead. So that's what we talk about, learning from our detours, learning from these mistakes so that they don't stay mistakes. If we learn from our mistakes, they don't stay mistakes. And lastly, I want to remind you that we all have good intentions and the people around us have good intentions. And sometimes we don't have the best of communication. Sometimes things don't go our way, but don't let those things discourage you, and don't let those things knock you off of your path, and create an opportunity for you to find yourself on a detour. Remember the 3 P's of sobriety, which is preparation, practice, and the last one is patience. Remember to be patient with yourself and your sobriety journey, and your friends and your family members. Remember that nobody else is on your sobriety journey. You're on your sobriety journey. So be mindful of the company that you keep. Be mindful of what you allow to grab your attention, and be mindful of how you're spending your time and what emotions that you indulge yourself in, and pay attention to while you're on your sobriety journey, because all those old habits are still there. All of your old drinking buddies are still there, and the alcohol industry is definitely still there, and they're all going to be there with or without you. We are hoping to move forward on Friday and Sunday with our live stream and live chats. So make sure that you are subscribed and have the notification bell turned to all so you know whether we're going to do a live stream on Wednesday. Are we doing one on a Wednesday? Do you know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know yet if we're going to do a live stream on Wednesday or if we're going to put out another episode. So we'll see. So make sure that you have your notification bell set to all. It's the little bell thing next to the subscribe button. I know some of you don't know that much about YouTube, and some of you are like,
I know what the subscribe bell is.
So, all right, I'm gonna get going now. Remember, be patient, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.